Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're still watching Channels Beam, and our focus is Nigeria's 55th anniversary. That was how it went down on the Hangout, but now we're being joined by Edward Israel Aide. Edward,
Hello, good afternoon.
thanks for coming on the program.
Thank you.
55 years gone, Nigeria has been independent. What do you think we've achieved so far?
I would say the Nigerian project has had its ups and downs. It's had its successes. Right now, I think the economy, of course, I know the economy is is going down a bit, but I think in terms of trade and opportunities in Nigeria, I think Nigeria is becoming a destination for foreign investors and even for small and medium enterprises. You found that there's been a lot of innovative ideas in the tech industry, e-commerce, our music industry, as unstructured as it is making a lot of gains. So I think we have a lot to celebrate. We have a lot to celebrate, definitely.
Oh, well, you just said ups and downs.
Of course, there's still the issue of security, the Chibok girls issue, the Boko Haram problem that we have. We're still having to face all that. Beyond that, there's still so many things that the government can do for the people, which in so many cases it's failing to do. Infrastructure, business support. Of course, they say that the role of every government is to ensure that there's a stable and workable economy for companies to invest and all that. So a lot of times you find that people want to do stuff, people want to do business in Nigeria, but there's so many problems that they face in bringing this to life.
So, but I mean, just moving forward now, Nigerians have expectations.
Yeah.
What would be yours, I mean, so to speak now?
I think the most important thing for me as an individual is for government to make sure that the climate is conducive for individuals to achieve their goals and visions, business-wise, personal dreams, all that. I think that's the thing for me. If there's structure in place, if there's infrastructure provided, if there's business support, if there's Nigerians are not, I don't think the average Nigerian person is dependent. I think the average Nigerian is very, very egocentric and likes to go out and do his own thing. But most times we need to rely on somebody because things are not in place. So I think if the government can get it acts right in terms of making sure that this climate is conducive for people to achieve their dreams, I think it's called a hat trick for me.
A hat trick. Well, but I mean, we talk so much about problems, but the solutions, they're not up there in the sky. I mean, what could be done? What should government be doing to make things happen? I mean, now looking at the problems that you're talking about that are inherent in the country at the moment.
Yeah, I think. Let me go back to the previous administration. I think one of the reasons why the previous administration failed to win its re-election was because they were not in tune with the pulse of the nation. They were not in tune with what was going on in the nation. It's very different when you have a bunch of psychopaths and friends and cronies telling you that, oh, everything is all right, everything is all good, when in actual sense, your citizens are going crazy, they cannot feed their families, they cannot secure their properties and all that. So I think the solution would definitely be that the government should be more in tune with the people. It's one thing to carry out policies because you feel that is what Nigerians need. It's another thing to actually know that this is what we need to do because this is what the people feel like we need to do. Do you understand? So I think the government needs to do more research before just carrying out policies. The Nigerian experience is such that it's not a one-size-fits-all approach that will solve our problems. We need to look for Nigerian solutions to Nigerian problems. It's easy to copy what has happened in the West or copy something that a lot of times I see a lot of people trying to compare the Singaporean story with the Nigerian story. I think the Singaporeans found a Singaporean solution to Singaporean problems. So I think Nigeria, in as much as we can borrow from other success stories, it is important that we build our own solutions to our own problems internally.
In other words, we should look inwards.
We should look inwards.
And communicate more with the people.
Definitely, definitely.
Edward Israel Aide, Thank you for coming on the
No
program this
problem.
afternoon and sharing your thoughts.
Yeah.
But that's how we ended on this part of the program. We'll take a break. We do see, of course, your comments coming through our social media platforms. That's Twitter, Facebook, as well as Google+. We're going to take a look at some of them and then review the 5 most viewed videos on our YouTube channel in the past week. Please stay with us.
The committee was virtually held hostage, including my humble self, and these talks were supervised by, unfortunately, one of the aspirants, the former governor of the state, Mr. Silva.
We're talking here about the new Nigeria. Going forward. Mr.
As long adopted
Before the new world, not before Nigeria. And we all should be seen to do. I will compare myself with the due process. And that is why I felt that before now, some of those issues need to be raised. So, as stated, I want to state that I am not guilty.
I would like to
for the conduct
change does not just happen. You and I and all of us must appreciate that we all have our part to play. If we want to bring change about, we must change our lawless habits, our attitude to public office and public trust. We must change our unruly behavior in schools, hospitals, marketplaces, motor parks, on the roads, in homes and offices. To bring about change, we must change ourselves by being law-abiding citizens.
Well, there you go. You heard it from the horse's mouth. As you all know, the onus to move Nigeria from where it is to the fleeting El Dorado Nigerians want now lies on President Muhammadu Buhari's shoulders. And we draw the curtains on this note, but continue online via the social media addresses showing on your screen. Thank you for watching. I am Victor Matthias.